Hello, friends and subscribers. This is Prepper Princess. There was a huge controversy about storming Area 51. And of course, I knew that this was a hoax and it was going to be canceled, or somebody was going to attempt to make some sort of revenue or profit off of the idea of storming Area 51. The main headline that they said, as I read this on my computer, was "They can't stop us all." Well, I do want to go ahead and explain to you guys that yes, they can stop you all. I think that a lot of people were just assuming that it would be soldiers with guns, but no. If people were going to be storming Area 51, they would be calling in their fighter pilots, their air jets, their tanks, and they would be securing that property. Now, one of the things that is really interesting to me is that people thought that they could get away with this, thinking because there were so many people that the government was not going to make an attempt to stop them and just let them through the gates. Well, the problem with this is that the government has ultimate power over the people. We all know this. It is not the people have power over government. It is now at the point in our society where the government has the power over the people. If the people were to try to go against the government and storm Area 51, the government would have to make a stand and make a martyr out of the citizens who did try to stand up against them. So I can just see that there would be tons of death. But if you type in storming Area 51, there are now websites that sell t-shirts and tickets. They're now having it is now turned into a music festival in Las Vegas. People are saying that they're going to be renting out property, and they'll provide the details for the location when they get closer to the date, which is in a couple of weeks. But people are going to be profiting out of this, and I think that it's going to turn into a cheaper or smaller version of Burning Man. If you guys have all been to Burning Man, it started out as a free music festival, and now the tickets for Burning Man are in the hundreds of dollars range. And it really is the type of place where people go just to be strange hippies and smoke their pot and go in weird costumes or run around naked and show off their campers and their converted buses and play their bongo drums. So it's turned into what it was not originally intended for. We all know this. But go ahead, and if you get a chance, type in storming Area 51. And from a prepper's aspect, if you are a prepper and you were taking notice to these types of posts, you all knew that it was not going to happen. One of the things that I do want to go ahead and talk to you guys about, if you saw my most recent video, you'll know that I will be moving out of California within a year. So that is something that has kicked my prepping and money saving into the highest gear that I think that I can possess. So I have not gone grocery shopping at all. I'm not even eating fresh vegetables. I'm eating from my prepper pantry. And I'm going to be eating from my prepper pantry until I move to Nevada or Arizona. The thing is that I have a right now, very unplanned future. And one of the things about prepping is that you like to plan for the unexpected. Well, this was completely, you can't really plan for the unexpected because it is unexpected. So my life in a year from now may very well be 100% completely and totally different than what I'm accustomed to. I'm going to be moving to a completely different geographic type location. It's going to be in the desert. I live near the ocean, so everything is green and there's a lot of water, and the trees that I see are trees that I'm accustomed to. And not to say that the desert does not have wildlife, they just have a very different type of wildlife. They've got snakes, foxes, they've got buffalo and wild horses, things of that nature. And then when it comes to the plants, and yes, the area that I'm moving to does in fact have vegetation. It has a few farms in the area. I'm looking at a rural property right now, and there is agriculture in the area that I'll be working. So I will still be able to see green, but the trees there's no trees. Like the trees there are only palm trees or what look like bushes to me. They call them trees, but I call them bushes. I have found a couple of areas that are starting doing wineries and breweries, which is, you know, again in the Bay Area, huge on the breweries and wineries. And I'm starting to see that is moving eastward into Nevada and Arizona. And to be honest with you, California has, within the last 5 years, become completely unsustainable, overpopulated, dirty. You know, the more I look at it, the more I am excited to go. The traffic, just, it used to take me, I've been at my job for 8 years, and it used to take me 20 minutes to get to my job, 20 miles away. Now it takes me about 40 minutes because of just traffic and construction. There's no alternate routes. There's no public transportation that goes to my job. And it's gotten to the point where also there is no free land. Like I cannot be alone here. There is nowhere I can go where I'm alone. I can go up to Yosemite and go on a hiking trail, and I will pass by 20, 30 people. I can go to the railroad tracks. Believe it or not, when I show my foraging videos at the railroad tracks, I don't show the people. I'm always passing by people. There is just so many people here. And the freeways in the Bay Area are as bad or worse than Los Angeles now. If you work anywhere past the Altamont, which is Livermore Tracy Mountain House area, if you live anywhere out there and you're trying to commute into the Bay Area, you're looking at a 3-hour commute both ways. And it's getting so irritating. I'm sorry, I'm going on a rant. It's getting so irritating. And anytime you purchase anything online, the taxes on the purchase just kill you. We're at like 9.9% or something like that. And in the Arizona and Nevada areas, it's more around 5%. So any purchase I make in the future is going to be a little bit of a saving for me. So anyway, I apologize for the rant, but I just wanted to update you guys on the Area 51. If you want to get an Area 51 t-shirt, go ahead and look online. Or if you want to, they're probably going to start selling tickets to go to this free music festival. That would not surprise me one bit. It's a way of profiting off of something, and I don't have anything against anybody profiting off of something like this, but I think that if you are going to make an announcement, you should stick by your word and at least wait outside the gates of Area 51. You don't have to storm it, but at least wait there. Don't forget to check out prepperprincess.com if you want to up your prepping game. I'm going to go ahead and start making some cooking videos at this point. These are requested and they seem to be highly appreciated. It's the poor man meals, and that's pretty much all I make. And I'm living off of stuff that's already in my freezer and in my prepping pantry, so I think that it's a double win, prepping and money saving. All right, so keep staying tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out. Rocky is literally eating my fake $100 bills. Do you like that money, Rocky? You like the money? Yeah? I am really glad that is not real.